Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about gold and silver, about how to use it. People are concerned that, I don't even know how to get gold and silver. I don't even know how to use gold and silver. In my classes, I cover all this stuff, but right here I want to give you a real quick thought on what to look for in gold and silver, and how to use it to buy stuff at a discount now. You don't have to wait for there to be a disaster somewhere or something. And I'll tell you a good example I'm going to start with. I was traveling and I had a filling come out of my tooth. And so I was on the road. I stopped to see a dentist. And you know how dentists are when you're going to get a filling put in. They'll check your teeth and then they'll find the problem and then they have you come back. So you got 2 office calls, and then they go on and do the job, and then they charge you some more on that. I was sitting there on my on the dentist chair. He checked me out, and then he says, yeah, we can fix that. And I said, well, how much? And he said $300. And so then the nurse was gone. It was just him and I right there. And then I said, well, how about, do you do gold and silver? And he goes, well, yes. It depends. And then I reached in my pocket. Well, I'm still sitting there. I reached in my pocket and I pulled out and I dropped a 1/10 ounce of gold in his hand. And now this was some years back. Now it's really expensive now, but anyway. Dropped that in his hand, and he looked at it, and then he says, well, it's going to be a little more than that. And then so I reached in my other pocket and I grabbed a silver dollar. And then when it comes to silver dollars or big coins, you have them hold their hand out and you drop it in their hand so they can feel the weight hit their hand. They really like that. And then I dropped that silver dollar in, and then he says, okay, just sit back. And then so I just sit back and got my job done. At that time, let's see, I think my gold was maybe $40 or $50 it was worth, and then the silver dollar was, I think, $6 or $7. And so I really made out on that, and he made out on that, because see, he doesn't have to pay taxes on that money. He doesn't have to tell his wife about that money, and I was just in his little free time, so then he made a little extra money that nobody knows nothing about, doesn't have to pay taxes on it, and it's all his. And so I try to tell people, when you use gold and silver, start about half price. And then with about the half the price, and then you might have to go a little more. But it even works on a doctor. If you're going to go to the hospital and have an operation, talk to him ahead of time. And ask him if he takes gold and silver. And then same thing, start it with about half the price on that thing. You will be surprised what kind of deals you can make. Now, right now, let me show you some examples of some gold and silver. So right over here is your silver dollar, and then there's a half a dollar in silver. Now my coins, I like my coins to show the date. I think you can see the date on there. Yeah, 1917, 1885. And that's because this one here, it looks like it's packaged up, but it's not, it's loose. I like to feel my coins. I like to take the coins and imagine where they've been in history at that time. So that's why I like them like that. But I do use bullion. Now right here, you're going to see, this right here is a quarter, like a normal quarter. And this right here is a 1/4 ounce of gold, right there. So they're about the same size. And like I say, it's a 1/4 ounce. And then right over here, let's see, yeah, there's a dime, 1/10 of a dollar, and there it is, 1/10 of an ounce, 1/10 of an ounce of gold. This is bullion, and I packaged it myself. I printed it up on the computer. And it makes it look like it's worth a little more, but it's still worth the same as that one. But that's why I do it like that. Just kind of makes it look better. And don't forget, what we're selling is something of value. So you want to make it. You don't sell your car unless you clean it all up. You don't sell it when it's all dirty and nasty. And then, like I say, just like this small Mexican peso, there's another one, but it's in a necklace. So then that could be used. So these are the types of items that I would use. Now, like I say, these are bullion, and you can see because of the year. I think it's got the year on there, isn't there? Yeah, there it is, 98. Yeah. See, now if it's before 1933, then it's a collector's type stuff. And I like them older, but these are the ones that I give out. These are the ones I use when I need to do some negotiating. And but this gives you an idea of what there is. There's all different kinds. But like I say, I like to feel them. I like to play with them. I just like to think about them, even though they're not worth that much money. Now these 10th of an ounce right here, I paid about $30 a piece for them, and you can tell that because of the year. What's that one? 98. Okay, that's 98, same as that one right there. And so like I say, I paid about $30 a piece for those. And now I see there'll be about $150, $160 each. So, but you don't look at them as dollars, because when the dollar collapses, these will have worth. We don't know what's going to happen with the dollar, but we know these will always have worth. And that's why any professional would rather have gold and silver than have cash. But these are just some examples of what there is out there. Don't be bashful. Ask people if they take gold and silver. I do. I take gold and silver, and I do give a discount. Not only on the stuff, my books and stuff like that, but I say on my classes. And now see, you got a sneak preview, but people take my classes and they don't know about it until they take the class that I do this, because these aren't things you like to. Now I talk about it all the time, but like I say, most people don't think about using gold and silver and think about getting a discount. So remember, start about half price and then kind of work your way up. Anything you get, I guarantee it's going to be less than full price. But think, gold and silver. If you have any money, especially any extra cash, put it in gold and silver. My classes, I'll teach you how to buy, how to sell, and this type of stuff. I also have some more videos that talk about gold and silver. So just check around. You'll see. You'll learn more about this stuff. The videos I talk about it, I have a coin dealer that explains what he's looking for and how he sells and how he buys. Thank you.